Hello. As you can tell by the title, that I'm about to do another reaction, and to what film. And I was going to react to something else previously, and I actually filmed it and talked about it, and then I didn't upload it. And it was The Monkey King, I think by Netflix. And I got excited about that because as a teenager, I used to watch a TV show called Monkey, and it is the same thing about a monkey spirit, part of the Chinese folklore mythology. And I had fond memories of that, as teenagers in the 60s had fond memories of Batman, the sort of campiness to it, a bit of humour, unintentional humour, or humour for its own sake. Anyway, I did film that, and it was so different to what I was used to that I abandoned it. I couldn't. I was disappointed for not being what I hoped it would be. But on another level, it is pretty good, but not the sort of thing I would watch at the end of the day. So I attempted to react to that, but I couldn't go through with it and make it public. And now I've got a couple I want to react to, one of which is Mobland with John Travolta. Now I saw this, I thought John Travolta, Mobland, Mobland, two words, from Lionsgate movies. So I thought there's three reasons there to react to something. And of course, when I think of John Travolta, I think of Montgomery Clift, and I think of James Dean, because it was Quentin Tarantino who said about John Travolta that he's the modern day Montgomery Clift, and that's why he brought him back out of the wilderness into Pulp Fiction. But also, when you think of him and James Dean, they had a similar career path, because James Dean had 3 hit movies in a row, and John Travolta had, I think, just 2 major hit films in a row. I don't know if you want to count Carrie as he was a supporting role in Carrie, but like James Dean didn't make a debut with these first 3 films. He had, with his big 3 films, he did have bit parts in other films, and John Travolta had a bit part in Carrie. But what I didn't know until this year was that James Dean had a whole filmography of TV appearances before he hit it big. And John Travolta, of course, he was in a show called Welcome Back, Kotter, or something like that. I don't think it came over here, but it was big in America. So he was like a household name then, but he wasn't a film star. Anyway, because his comparisons to James Dean and Montgomery Clift, I do think John Travolta is a Class A actor, and long overdue for, you guessed it, an Academy Award. I think at this time in his career, he will get an Academy Award, but it'll be for supporting, I guess. And that day will come, I'm sure of it. But anyway, I'm here to react to Mobland. As I say, it's from Lionsgate movies. It's only 2 minutes 17 long. And it's an official trailer, it's not a teaser. So without further ado, here we go.
Come on, let's go. This guy moves, take his head off. Do you have any idea whose money this is? No! You shot that guy, what's wrong with you?
We got a 904 on Old Finch Road. and we got 2 dead.
What was that? We got the money. The money? We killed 2 people, Trey.
2 men, in and out. What you thinking?
It's gonna be about pills and money and cussing.
Act like you understand what's at stake here. She's my niece. I understand what's at stake.
What do you know? It's a damn empire, Bodie. You're saying this outfit is mob.
What are we dealing with? Locals, that's all. Nothing that can't be handled quick. I'll recover what was taken. Morning, Shelby.
Hey, look, this can be worked out.
Well, that's why I'm here. We're watching your family.
I got nothing to do with this.
They do now.
Hey, Sheriff.
Shelby. Don't believe I know you. You okay? You won't tell me something?
This ain't your world. You don't control this.
I didn't ask for this.
Yeah, you did. You may all be sliding towards the edge. It's up to you how comfortable you are doing it.
Right, I'm just gonna play it all back again and give you my assessment. Marketing, eh? So, John Travolta is not the star. He's got a supporting part, and his credit is at the end with Kevin Dillon and John Travolta. And the marketing con, if you like, is the title of the video, John Travolta, Mobland, picture of John Travolta. Okay, they're trying to sell the film, and however, he has got a significant part in the film. He's almost in every scene of the trailer. And just like a Montgomery Clift, you put him in anything and he's excellent. And I will watch it because of John Travolta. Stephen Dorff, I think he's coming on leaps and bounds. So he's acting is sort of really not improving because he's already a good actor, but I mean it's really he's up there, you know, he can hold his own. Now the other 2 stars, I mentioned Kevin Dillon, the other 2 stars, Shiloh Fernandez and Ashley Benson, I've not heard of before. What else? The story is by Nicholas Maggio and Rob Healy, and it's written and directed by Maggio. And there are 18 executive producers, including Dorff, Fernandez, Dillon, including those 3. It does remind me of other films, this. It reminds me of that Jeff Bridges one with Chris Pine. Hellwater or something. I'm not good with titles anymore. But it reminds me of that. It reminds me of of a Jason Statham film. I think it was written by Sylvester Stallone, but I don't think he directed it. I think it's called Homefront. But this film, it's definitely watchable. The acting is very good. John Travolta may not be the star, but he's got enough screen presence in it. And it's definitely one to watch, I think. But I think that's all I can say about it, really. It's just worth watching it for John Travolta alone, really. So I'm afraid that's all I can say about this film.